Back here in Bender Arena, Dan Laing alongside Eagles head coach Barry Goldberg, and today a tough match against Temple overall this weekend. Some ups, some downs. You have a young team. Take me through some of the positives that you saw both here today and overall.
We tried to battle early, and Temple was flawless the first game there. I think they might have made one or two errors. Played very well together and threw us off. They served us tough, and they were physical. They were more physical up at the net as well. So they beat us back row and front row in the first part of this match. We got close as we got into set two there. There's a couple of different crazy kind of plays that went on in game two, and we battled back and forth, and matchup was pretty good in game two. We turned the line up a little bit, and we were right there and couldn't put away the last few balls there, and that's a young team, like you said here. So trying to get through these closer games, need a leader or two to get it, and Elbeck, who's been our leader there, didn't have such a great day today in the match here, so tried to find some others to get us through, and Temple just continued to push on the gas and take us out of our balance a little bit.
So Hotchka had a good day and a good series, a good AU Volleyball Classic.
Yeah, Alexander was good. I thought for the weekend here, she had a lot of neat opportunities, because when Elbeck's on one side there, and they're camping on her because they know she's got such a big arm, they're trying to get a double block all the time. It opened up some holes for our middle players, and Nucci did pretty well overall, and then so Hotchka was getting better and better opportunities. Setters were giving her the ball pretty reasonably, so it was a good sign for her, for sure, of her finding some kind of good, solid role, hopefully, and as time comes. And next week we'll play a match over at Norfolk and then head down to Duke for a big tournament with good teams, all like this, that aren't giving away a lot of points. You got to earn them against them, and so and I think Temple did some of that too. So Temple looked pretty good. I guess it's 2 weeks in a row for them playing well, and for us, we've had a couple of really good matches and a couple where we lost control a little bit of the game, and so okay, that's what young teams might do, and felt really good when we're playing some of the good teams back and forth. We're going to look for more of that.
And before I let you go, you mentioned heading down to Duke. That's going to be big. Yep. You're playing Duke, you're playing Georgia, you're playing Northwestern down there, and take me through getting the youngsters ready for a field like that, for a court like that, for a stage like that.
Yeah. Well, it sounds big because the name Duke is bigger than actually what Duke's team may be. Although, if you're watching Jolene out there, forgive me, please. Anyway, they're good teams. They're all good teams, and yes, they come from storied places. But it's people versus people. It's a sport of people and how they play together and learn to play and against another team. So it's not really the mystique of all the names and everything. It's you getting on the court and getting the reality of playing volleyball, better or worse sometimes, when you're in there. And so we're looking forward to playing that kind of match with those teams. And then even bigger, though, we have two matches coming back here in 2 weeks where we play Mississippi and we play Rutgers, and both of those are in big leagues, just like the Duke group, all in big leagues, Power 5 leagues, and they're not the top teams in those leagues, but they're very good teams in those leagues, and that's great for us to get us ready for the Patriot League, which will be the following week after that.
And to keep up with the Eagles, check out all the social media platforms. For Coach Goldberg, I'm Dan Laing.